Consider supporting the Sci-Fi Collective on Patreon from only $1 a month. Link below in the description.
Hello and welcome to the Sci-Fi Collective. I'm Wayne and I am back with the Building the Back to the Future Delorean series. I know I tell this to you every time, but I am running behind and I am extremely sorry. So let's crack on with build. This one actually came in the post really beaten up. It was just like all loose inside one of them grey envelopes that they send it in, and my magazine's come in absolutely horrific shape, which was disappointing, but still, never mind. So this is issue 91. And I know that in this issue we are actually going to be putting the base onto the rest of the chassis. So there is going to be a lot of work to do. One thing I did do before starting recording is just make sure that my batteries were okay and that the lights I did currently have on were still going on, because I knew that would be quite vital, so I made sure of that. The only article in this issue is about Drew Struzan, who apparently was the movie poster artist for Back to the Future 3, as well as Indiana Jones. So there you go, that's what's in the magazine, but we better get on with the build. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is attaching on the piece that we made in the last issue onto a couple of these pieces. So let's have a look. Okay, we need 2 BP screws. 1, 2, and we are going to be first of all attaching those into this piece just here. So I'm not sure if it makes a difference which way round. I don't think so. So let's have a look. What size head are they? They're a fairly decent size. So let's get the bigger screwdriver and put them in here. Alright, so yeah, just like so. Always fairly easy when screwing into the plastic. Is this my fat one? That's my fat one. Okay. Have I done this the right way? Yes. Yes, I have. Okay. So that actually doesn't look like it sits very well at all, does it? Okay, and now we are going to be attaching on the piece that I done last week into this hole here. Now, which part is going in there? I have a feeling it is this one. Yeah, so it's this one. Okay, so that's going in like so. Yep, and that is going to be getting attached via a AP screw. Okay, so that's one of the smaller ones. So I'll bring over my smaller screwdriver. Okay, and that is going to be going straight in there, like so. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Okay, so that is in. And now with 2 BP screws, we are also going to be attaching them onto here. So that is going to be going that way round. And those are going to be attaching inside here. Okay, that is going in. Then okay, now that is that attached. So we are now going to need to bring up. Oh no, we've got one little wire to attach on, and that is just here. So that's just going to push straight on like so. Okay. Now we're going to need to bring up the DeLorean. Okay, and now what we're going to need to do is actually take the engine cover and place it over the top. So that is 1, 2, 3. Those 3 holes are going to be the ones that we're going to be aiming for, along with that going into. Let's have a look. Where is that going to be going into? Where is that going into? That is going to be going. I suppose it's that hole down there, I guess. Sorry. Okay, well, let's just have a look and then try and figure it out. Okay, so 3 holes. So we've got those 3, 1, 2, 3, and they are going to be. Am I laying this over the top of everything? Yes. Which way round is this facing? Okay, this is facing this way round. So they are going to be laying like what? This way? What? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out right now. Ah, no, there's the hole down there, so it's facing this way. Okay. So I'm going to poke that down that way. Oh, just noticed one of my other pipes has come off, so let's put that back on. Now let's put this on there, down there. Okay, so yeah, it's going to go in there like so. Okay, so that's where that is going to go. And this is a teeny bit fiddly to show you, or impossible, whichever way you want to look at it. Let's get the tweezers, because I want to try and push that in properly to there. And then this pipe here is going to attach on in there. Okay, so that is that. Now that's going on with IP screws. Okay, so let's get those IP screws. Okay, let's get them IP screws in and then we'll worry about that pipe afterwards. Another IP screw. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get that in there. Okay, so that is inside now. And that is in line. Okay. Okay, so those that pipe's in, that's on. Okay, now it wants to make sure that the red and blue, okay, turn the chassis over, bend the wire under the chassis. Okay. Okay, which wire? The new wire? 91H. I'm assuming that is the new wire then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's got to be the new wire. Bend red and blue wire under chassis. Or is it talking about that one? It's talking about this one, isn't it? It's talking about this one. Okay. Okay, so let's turn this over. I really don't like doing this because it just feels like it's too much. Okay. Okay. So it wants us to bend this blue wire over, take it through this little notch that's here, and also to then attach on one of the little separators that we've got with a KM screw. Okay, so I've got a KM screw. I've got one of those little dividers that we've been given. So let's get that ready. Okay, I'm going to start this off and then bend it underneath because I know what they can be like. Okay, so let's put that underneath now. Okay, so let's push that over, put that into the pilot hole, there we go, and attach that. Okay, so that's that wire bent underneath. Before continuing, ensure that the highlighted wires are untangled and neat and tidy neatly arranged. Take 91G and align it with the underside of the upper body assembly. Okay, so let's turn her over first and make sure that everything is as it should be. Okay, so because we're not going to get many more chances, I don't think. Okay, so none of these wires here are tangled up. That wire is underneath. None of them wires are tangled, and those two wires are not tangled either. Okay. Though I really don't think I've got as much room as what they think we should do for these ones. Still, okay, so we need the upper body. Let's move this part to the side, bring over the upper body. Okie dokie. Wow, shows how long it's been since I done it. Need a bit of dust, okay, let's give her a clean. Okie dokie. So it wants us to turn over. Oh shit. Okay, there goes the doors. Yep. Okay, so it wants us to turn this way. Take wire 91G and align it with the underside of the upper body case so that the double end is on the same side as connector ringed below. Okay, so that is this bit. It wants us to make sure that this wire here is the same side as that. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Push the LED on wire 91G through the hole. Okay. So it wants us to push it through this hole. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that pokes through there. I need to try and that wire looks a bit iffy. Okay, so the wire did actually disconnect on that, so I am going to have to get a soldering iron and try and reattach that at some point before the next issue. I think I'll be okay for this issue to not do that, but it's just really tight getting them through these holes. So let's get the next one done, see if I can fuck this one up as well. And that one just pokes straight through. So there you go. Okay, it wants us to aim them which direction? Forward. Forward. Yeah, it wants us to aim them forward. Okay, I'll put that black bit of tape over there like it wants us to. I'm gutted that I actually the hole was so tight that it split that last one. I'm gutted about that, but still, you gotta go with what you got, ain't you? So let's put that down there like that. And then it is going to want us to start to attach. Oh, I'm nervous about this. Start to attach the roof to the body, attaching on all of the correct wires. Now, I'm so nervous about this. Okay, which way round are we going? I'll do it the same way round as the picture. So I'm going to turn the body this way. Okay, now we are going to want this here, like so. Now I'm really not sure. Okay, I might actually, I'll be better off facing it the other way so that I can actually, oh no, but then I won't be able to actually see because I'll be in the way. Okay, so let's start by finding them all. Let's plonk something. I'm going to plonk a box there so that the DeLorean doesn't fall backwards. Okay, finding number 1 and connecting that to number 1. Okay, so the chassis is finally on. It's not been without its accident. So what you've just seen is extremely sped up. I thought with it for bloody ages. Had a real problem putting on the top and bottom chassis, getting them to line up. And the issue that I ended up having after speaking to people on the Facebook group, I was advised to try and make sure that the back part that had the electronics on the where the flux capacitor is pulled forward, as that can catch, and mine actually did, so that helped. Also, a good piece of advice that somebody gave me was make sure that the passenger side seat belt wasn't stuck behind, as then you'd have to undo it to get that out, and lo and behold mine was. So that's a very easy mistake to make, that people should be cautious of. And also yeah, I have accidentally pulled off this part of the interior. However, I am going to just super glue that back in. I'm not that fussed about it. It's not as if it's supporting or anything, so I'm going to get on that after putting these pieces on and get that secured in. What I would say is the screws that actually attach these pieces on are probably the most sturdy screws that we've had in the entire build. They were actually like proper firm. They didn't feel like they was going to snap or anything, so it was nice to get that in. It did take a bit of force to get that down, so when I turn it back over, I'm also going to check the electronics, make sure that they are fully working as well, because no, my luck, they would have fucked up as well. So, but that feels like that's tight enough. Okay, and getting this other back piece on. There we go. Yep. So yeah, had a real nightmare. I think yesterday, I think I was fighting with it for about a good 40 minutes, and then it took a good like 10 minutes this morning after. Well, I got myself quite wound up with it. So I needed to take a step away before I got too frustrated. And yeah, I'm glad I did, because I came back at it with fresh eyes. And after speaking to the people in the Facebook group, managed to actually put that together successfully. I'm really sorry I can't remember your names, and at the moment whilst I'm recording I can't actually look it up, so you know who you are. I would have thanked you in the Facebook group, but thank you again for your help. Really was a lifesaver. Just really was tight, and by the looks of what people are saying, I'm not the only one that found it that way. So there's that's on. Okay, so those pieces are on, and then I just need to pull the wire gently through the back. Let's hope it's still poking out that way. Yes, it's still there. So that's pulled gently there. Okay. So I don't think I've dented or broke anything more than usual. Got this wire hanging out. I can't remember where that went. Okay, let's have a look, because I need to attach that back in now. Okay, and here we have it all up to date at the end of issue 91. Now here is the moment of truth. Are the wires okay? Let's find out. Let's have a look inside. So, oh, we've got some lights. So those are on. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to try and hold this the best that I can. Let's press the first button. Don't know what that one does. Can I see anything? Not yet. Oh, the speedo on the top has come on. Not sure what that one does. Oh no, it's the dash. The dash lights. The dash lights are on. Time circuits are on. Oh, that's the Christmas tree lights at the back. Obviously we're going with like the absolute base set that were given, and I'm not sure what the other set says. So that's it, the lights are on, we have power. So it's been successful, a very painful successful, but it's been successful nonetheless. So there we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how things have ended up, considering the amount of pain that's gone in. I've got two lights on the top that are on as well. So yeah, no, I'm very happy with that. The next thing to do is the next issue. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to get your Back to the Future DeLorean part work, click on the link in the description below, and that will take you directly to the Eaglemoss website. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to doing the next issue now. I'm sure it won't be as painful as that one. I have got one repair that I need to make, which is on this side, because the bulb actually came off of both of the wires in the end. So I am going to need to sort out my solder and solder that back on. So I'm not sure when I'll have to do that by. If an issue comes up that means that I need to do it sooner rather than later, then I'll get it done. But if not, I'll probably wait a couple of days before repairing that. But still, see, all's well that ends well. Brilliant. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us, guys. I will see you in the future.